Right, Danny Aaron's went on the Pitchside podcast the other day, and it's just obvious that he knows nothing about football. Everyone's saying how clueless and insufferable he is to listen to, mainly because of a debate he got into with Tom Garrett about West Brom being a League One club. It just comes off as really arrogant and disrespectful to clubs that aren't in the Big Six, and that he just doesn't really have a clue about football history of anyone that isn't in the Premier League or one of the top teams in the world, which is just how a lot of fans are now, unfortunately.
I think Spurs are identical, just in different leagues to us, and the players are a disgrace, an absolute disgrace.
You think we're the same level as you?
No, you didn't listen to what I said.
I don't. Say it again.
You're the same club, just in a different league.
Oh, so we're above you, but...
No.
Your scenario.
The whole scenario is the same. A club too big to go down. The players
West Brom
sacked it off. Mate, we're just
ain't
outside
too
the bottom
big.
three.
You ain't. Yeah, exactly. But that's where you belong.
What, in League
West Brom?
In League One?
Yeah.
This is just a silly argument.
Yeah.
We're like,
we never actually pin it on someone.
West Brom, mate. You're at your level. You're at your level.
What, League One?
Yeah.
You think West Brom?
You're at your level. What did you do in the Premier League?
We've only been in the third tier two times in our history.
Okay, so when you were in the Premier League, what did you do?
What?
What did you do? What did you win? Who did you...
Sorry, we didn't win the Premier League, so we didn't have to be
No, but what did you do?
Tommy got red.
What have you done? What have you done in general? No, sorry. I'll reword it. What have you done ever? What trophies have you won?
We should
FA
do.
Cup.
Two league titles, yeah?
Well, you
You're
can give it, but you
fucking
can't take
talking
it.
Is that good? Is that good?
I'm not
This
saying
room,
Albion
Tom can't
like
take
one
it
of the
back.
biggest clubs in the
No,
country.
I
can't take it.
Perfect.
Is that what
You are League
saying?
One.
You think West Brom are a League One club?
Championship at max, yeah.
Fair
Are you
enough.
claiming your Prem?
I'd say we're in and around that, yeah.
Never.
Tom,
Do you think a League One club is like a Rotherham?
No, I think it's a West Brom.
Right, so you're saying we're like in the
Yeah.
just about top 50 clubs in England?
That's pushing it.
That's
bro.
pushing it. Like.
That's genuinely put.
right.
I can name 50 bigger. I can name 50
Tom,
bigger clubs.
obviously
Yeah.
you're a championship
No,
side.
I'm not going to.
No, go on.
But well, I can tell. I can tell.
He then goes on to say that Coventry are a much bigger club than West Brom, obviously only because they're top of the Championship at the moment and not because he actually knows anything about their history. The main reasons he comes out with is just embarrassing, to be honest. He even mentions their kits, like that means anything when you're talking about the size of a club. He talks about how Coventry have won more and bigger trophies, even though their biggest trophy was the FA Cup, which they won once, compared to West Brom, who have won it 5 times, and also the First Division.
For example, a Coventry, so much bigger than you.
Why?
Yeah.
So much bigger than
so
you.
much bigger.
Why?
More history, more titles,
Trophies.
better kits, better players.
Doing better in the current state. Doing
So
better.
much better.
Doing
They have
better
more-
right now.
They have more legacy in the footballing space.
Why?
I just explained why.
He did explain.
didn't.
Yes, he did. He did
just
say
said
that.
it.
Bigger trophies,
They haven't got
bigger
more
players, bigger global
What players?
space.
What
Yeah.
players?
All the good ones.
Name You don't know.
James Maddison used to play for
Oh
him. The
my
player
God.
you said you'd take at your club.
What? At West Brom?
James Maddison.
I said Newcastle.
I'll tell you wouldn't take
No,
James
we're
Maddison.
going like.
Would you take James Maddison?
This is going mental
Would
now.
you take James Maddison?
Of course.
There you go. My
small
point proven.
club.
James Maddison, Coventry player, came from their academy.
What we should say.
Brian Robson.
My point.
you know that is?
So he mentions James Maddison as being one of these big players that's played for Coventry, even though he's played for him 24 times when he was a youngster. And then, obviously, he doesn't know who Brian Robson is, who has 90 caps for England and is just regarded as one of the greatest Man United players ever. Even when he's talking about football in general, he's just clueless. When he's talking about his own club, Tottenham, they ask why he thinks they've been so bad recently. And his assessment is just, oh, well, when we get a manager, he just doesn't win and then he just leaves. Great assessment, mate. That's the type of analysis you want on a football podcast. Then they talk about how good Marcelo was compared to Ashley Cole. And then he says Marcelo just didn't do anything and that he was like overrated and he was just like a one-trick pony. He just did skills, which honestly just makes me want to jump out of my fucking window, to be honest, because Marcelo was, in my opinion, the greatest left-back of his generation and probably the best left-back of all time.
I think he's better than Roberto Carlos.
I agree with that. Marcelo, you think he's better than Marcelo?
Yeah.
Right back.
No, he's not.
Tired,
He's
tired.
probably not.
No, he's better than Marcelo. Marcelo's skill merchant.
All right, fine. All right, Tom. All right, Tom. What about this then? Ashley Cole's a top 3.
Yeah, no, he did nothing, mate. He just won 6 La Ligas and 4 Champions Leagues, just fucking whatever, yeah. So I think pretty much everyone agrees that he just shouldn't be on a football podcast. I think Danny just represents what a lot of football fans around his age are like now. They just grew up playing FIFA, and if they haven't packed anyone, they just don't know about them. They get all their knowledge from FIFA, and just don't really give a shit about any club's history or anything like that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. See ya.